We are comparing Boosted Board Stealth and Evolve GT Bamboo and talk about battery, speed, acceleration, reliability, customer service. We're gonna do a little uphill test, and based on that, we're gonna see which one is better. So let's do it. I've had my Boosted Board Stealth for about a year now, and Edgar had his Evolve GT Bamboo series for about the same time. We often go for rides together, so we decided why not to do a review and compare these two together. Before I continue and say anything else, as of now, of April 2nd, 2020, looks like Boosted Board is going out of business. It puts the company in really bad position, and it's really sad to see this happening. On Instagram, their last post is March 4th, and a lot of comments there are saying that they did not complete their orders, they're not replying emails, and they're not doing any repairs. So people have sent in boards, and I guess they're not being repaired, or people are not hearing anything from them. I really like this brand, and I hope Boosted Board just going through some hard times, and they will get out of this pretty soon. Also, if you go to their website, all their boards are out of stock, which tells you something. There was no official statement from Boosted itself that they are out of business, but who knows. So to those of you who's still interested to buy one, you cannot buy on their website, but I've included the links on Amazon down in the description, so you can go check it out and buy from there if you'd like to. Like I said again, it's really sad to see this happening for such a company like Boosted. I have been really big fan of Boosted Board Company, and I've had 2 Boosted Board myself, and I've put over 1,000 miles already on my boards. Anyways, let's get back to the comparison. Right off the bat, before I even tell you anything else, I'll tell you that I like my Boosted Board more than Evolve GT Bamboo, and I'll tell you why. And this is just a preference. So both boards are amazing, but this is basically like comparing Samsung and Apple, and I'm hoping this video will help you to make the decision. I will tell you some pros and cons, and I hope you figure out which ones you like. This is just a basic overview of the boards. As you can tell, the Boosted is a little bit higher, where the Evolve is more down to the floor, like that. The wheels, these are the ones it comes with. So you see the sizes here. Here's Boosted, here's Evolve. What's cool about Evolve that it comes with a bigger wheels, or you can either way. So you can have it as an option, right? Yeah. So you can have it as an option to have as these wheels or the terrain wheels, which you can go off-road, which is super cool, where on Boosted you just stuck with the same wheels. You can't really change them unless you get aftermarket, I guess. I'm not sure how that works. So the boards are pretty flexible. This one is totally more stiff, for sure. So another significant difference is that the motors on Evolve are in the back, where on Boosted it's on the ground, which I kind of like to have them in the back because it's high off the ground. So you're not gonna hit things when you ride. Where on Boosted, when I ride, a lot of times I scratch it because they're located so low. All right, that's where it is. Compare it to here. And here are my scratches. I've had it for about a couple months, maybe 3 months now. And I already scratched it up. So here, how the boards look from the bottom. You can tell the main difference on Evolve. They put the battery all the way, where on Boosted Board you just have one big battery here and the motor here, and here it's all one thing. And then the rest of the things are pretty much the same. As far as the belt, same thing, and you get the wires like that. All right, so we're gonna start with the acceleration test. We're gonna start with acceleration test, and basically we're gonna set up a camera on the side and gonna start at the same time and see which board goes faster. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, the acceleration on the Boosted Board is a little bit better. It picks up gradually and speeds up faster, compared to Evolve Bamboo GT series, which picks up at the same speed and doesn't catch up to Boosted Board here. However, Evolve top speed is 26 miles an hour, where a Boosted only goes to 24, which I'll tell you right off the bat, if you ride in those speeds, you're pretty good at longboarding. It's fast. Yes. As far as the price, boosted board costs $150 more. It is $15.99 compared to $14.49 US. Evolve you can buy on their official website right now, where like I said, boosted boards you can only buy on Amazon right now, or if you try to find one on eBay used or OfferUp. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is reliability. It's pretty important that your board rides without any issues. So I'll tell you two stories which happened to our boards. My boosted board, as soon as I got it, probably months later, the motors went out. You could hear this cracking sound from the motor, and basically the motor went out. I contacted Boosted and they shipped me another motor to replace for free, or they offered me to ship my board to them so they can replace it. After that, I haven't had any issues. Also, my friend Edgar, as soon as he got his Evolve Bamboo series, he got an issue with his. His board basically knocked him out as he didn't press any buttons on the remote. So the remote connection was not good, and they had to send him out another remote. Also, as a compensation, they sent him the pair of some extra wheels, which is pretty cool.
So this is the R1 remote for the Evolve. You have the screen. In the screen you can see the size of the wheels, and the battery is over here. What mode you're driving, and this is the brake, and you have a kill switch here. And to ride it, you just press the kill switch and you go forward. One of the things I really like about the remote is when you're driving, you can actually see the speed that you're driving.
Oh, that's it.
And right here, it tells you the trip, how many miles you did on the trip.
On Boosted, it's pretty simple. You don't have a screen, and as you turn it on, you have this thing, which is an indicator of the speed. If you tap 3 times, it changes the mode like that, and it kind of shows you how fast it goes. Other than that, there's nothing else to it. The blue thing blinking is the Bluetooth, and you can connect it to the app. So here's the app. It shows me the battery percentage. It shows me the range that I have left, the mode, so I can switch all the speeds in here. High speed, for example, and the mileage going to switch and tell me how much miles I have left to ride in this mode. Or the slower I go, it gives me more miles, of course. It has an odometer. As you can see, I already put 267 miles on it in about 2-3 months, I guess. And that's about it. You can connect a couple of boards actually at the same time. I have a different board, and it can be connected here. You just scroll through them, and that's about it. Other than this, you can also add rides. So you can record a ride, and it will put it on a map, and then you can see it later. What did you put on GPS? So I think the customer support is on spot, both these companies, but I can't say anything about Boosted right now because they basically not even replying to people's messages on Instagram or emails. So kudos to Evolve right now. Another important factor, how good is the board going uphill? Both of these boards can take you uphill up to 25% grade, which is not bad. Me and Edgar, we've been riding the boards all over the places, up and down hills, and we never had issues going uphill at all. The only thing is the battery will die faster, and that's about it. As far as the batteries, what we noticed, the boards work at the beginning very well, but after a couple of months, after putting 100 to 300 miles on the motor, the battery is just like in any electronics, especially our iPhones, will die faster. However, every time we go on a ride, my boosted board will be dying, and Edgar's Evolve GT would still have about 1/3 of the battery. So it looks like Evolve's battery holding up better than boosted boards. Boosted claims you can ride up to 14 miles on their battery, where Evolve says you can have about 21 miles. And again, it all depends on how you ride it. If I ride full speed, which is the fastest, up to 24 miles an hour on my boosted, it's not gonna last 14 miles at all. I'll be lucky if I'll get 10. So the real question here is, which board should you choose? And I totally say boosted. There is one more thing I forgot to mention, is fun factor. To me, and it's just my personal opinion, boosted board is much more fun to ride. It feels like it's a Tesla out of electric vehicles. To me, it feels like it rides more smooth, and there's just something about the acceleration sound that it makes. But considering the uncertainty of the company as itself right now, it's a really hard decision to make, because basically from what it looks like, boosted boards are dead. No matter which option you choose, there's no option for you not to smash like and destroy that like button, so we can tell YouTube algorithm that this video is great. Oh yeah, maybe you should even subscribe and hit that notification bell. I hope that you enjoy watching this video as much as we had fun making this video. See you guys tomorrow. Peace!